What the hell? Oh, there I am. Okay. Good morning, evening, after night. It's a little bit later than usual, but I take it that we can still accomplish a fair amount of things today. Let me see. Let me make sure that... I don't think... Yeah, game audio, that should be on now. And... I believe this should be on too. Yes, yes. Chat, can we make sure that everything is working correctly? I think I saw that the Lego sound didn't actually go through. So I want to make sure that everything's working as best as it could be right now. Let me see. I didn't expect to go live this late, but I guess that is a consequence of my own volition, so... As long as everything else is working, I believe we still... Oh, actually, wait. Chat, give me a second. I'm gonna go... Oh. Okay, that works. I think I saw that move, so... As long as everything else was working in accordance... like I said, though, or like I was saying... I want to go grab a drink real quick, so give me just 1 second. I want to grab something to... It's hot as shit over here, so... What the...
Wrong answer!
Okay, well, I'm glad you were here, too. I'm gonna grab a drink. That's not a wrong answer. I'll be right back. I have the drinks next to me. I just need to go pick them out, so 1 second. Yes, water. I need to make sure that I stay hydrated, and I've been trying to take good care of all the waters that you've handed to me, Crust. They've lasted me a month and a half, I think. But that's because I've been trying to cycle through them with the tea that I recently bought. Whoops, hang on a minute. Let's get back to it. I forgot, I remember this is the French chapter. There's a lot of French accents I'm gonna have to cycle through. Damn it, I'm gonna have to remember character accents that I did. Chicken. Why are you just spamming chicken? Is this Makoto? Is this Makoto on the Bean Dips account? Is she trying to tell us something? Time to poop, this is Makoto. Makoto's telling us her day-to-day lifestyle. What it is that it's time. She wants to eat chicken, but it's time to poop. I get you, Makoto. I hear you. I understand. And yeah, it looks like everything else should be working. At least I hope so. What the? Did the controller stop working? Oh, there we go. Let me grab everything. Where are you getting this emoji from? Are you typing that? Hang on. What is this? Emote caveman. Is that one just... Where is that from? Where are you getting... Oh, okay, wait. Can you pull up the 7TTV emotes? Oh, wait, hold on. Where are these emotes from? I remember you're the one who picked them out. I don't remember where they're, I don't remember where they're from. I do like them, though. I think they're very cute. Okie dokie. This one is Summit? Yeah, Some Smash. Okay, I know what game you're playing here. You have free reign to pick and choose whatever emojis you want to play. I gotta continue with the game, though. Oh no, my mic wasn't even set up all the way. Hang on. Alright, we should be good. Everything should be golden. What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mass de Mass Wait. Check out the Mass de Mass Glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? Okay, I'm starting to get back into the rhythm of it. From the little tents in the in front of the courthouse, they have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. This is evidence? A shot of Mass to Mass striking a pose. How is this evidence? Oh, right. Hold on. I forgot what accent I gave this, shoot, was it Ron? I remember there being an R there somewhere. I think his name was Ron. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, it was Ron. Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm a criminal! Me! Ugh, he's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor, I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. Well, you see, actually, see if it's, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. This isn't gonna be a one-day trial, is it? Like, it's not gonna be, something that gets accomplished in one day, right? We're gonna need at least another day to try to get Ron off the hook, so to say. There's one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, oh wait, hold on, this is the bailiff. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Ah, here we go. Oh. The last case is a 6-day trial. Yeah, they're gonna change the court system just so that way it could be 6 days as opposed to the traditional 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ah, Mr. How am I supposed to say his name again? Crust? You said Goto? Godot? It's like Goto or Godot something. I gotta pick out how I want him to sound.
What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to...
Goto. Okay, Godot. Godot. Got it.
What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment?
Okay. The kind of vibes. God, stop the D sound. Godot. Like Almighty God. Godot? Oh, God. Okay, Godot. So, okay, yeah. Godot. Gotcha. So not as much emphasis on the D. Godot.
Are you ready to pass judgment?
He kind of gives me the, what is it? I think, was it CSA Miami? Or the thing where he's like, the guy puts on the sunglasses, like, yeah! That's what it reminds me of. Except he's wearing a visor. Why is he wearing a visor?
No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides.
Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be.
That's a rule to live by. Who are you?
I'm Godot. Oh! Okay. Wait, the saxophone? Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Alright, he needs that deep, sultry voice. Not quite Markiplier, I would say.
Hello, everybody. I'm Godot, Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Ah, he's the one Detective Atney was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! None. What did you say?
Wrong answer!
I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of Redwood begin their lives as mere saplings. Welcome to the chat, Spuds. I see that you wanted to join just to tell me I was wrong for something. I appreciate you being here, though. Wait a minute, this says there's only 2 viewers. Who's gone? Did Beans dip already? And even when I asked him that I needed his help. Sag. Yes, but a mask in a court of law. Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or on our hearts. This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So, we finally meet... Oh yeah, so we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? Wait, do we know this character? Huh? Did Beans dip? Oh, is that a famous line of his? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. Gobo? It's not Gobo, it's Godot. Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I've only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying? A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Well then, let's hear from the... I'm starting to mix up my voices. Jesus. We all wear... we all wear masks? Even in our hearts? I getcha. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Ah, gumshoes. Wait, hold on. The caps. My name is... No one asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the theft that stole the herb, or the thief. Yes, sir. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most important, the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. Okay, well, I doubt there's much for me to look at. So the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you? He did the thing! It's the coffee! Where did that even come from? We're in the middle of a trial, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. Godot. Wait, so Godot. Oh, wait, am I saying Godot? Godot. Sorry. I knew I was gonna... Godot. Yeah, so yeah, Godot. I'm gonna try... You're gonna have to beat it into me. Sometimes I kind of just go with what it is that I read off of the thing. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. No, please. Proceed. Very well. It's only coffee after all.
What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial?
Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn. Or that it wasn't... Wait, Master Mask that stole the urn. Oh. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to press everything. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep. Nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Zvari, author on thieves. I don't think that's your thing. Author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably means to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. Well, let's press a little harder. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for this thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zvari, do you?
Who is this person? Zavari? He sounds German.
His name is Luke Atme, sir. Luke Atme. Okay, I have to remember the stupid ways that I say things in order for me to try to remember how their voices sound. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole.
Oh, I see. It seems you are not the expert you claim to be.
It looks like the thief is toying with me, even now. Okay, what else do you have here? Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic?
Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. We're not releasing that information to the general public.
But you're absolutely certain that this card is real?
Gumshoes can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Master Mask's emblem. His fifth heist? And your fifth screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You, of all people, shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me? Well, it looks like he's really got it for Detective Atme. I see. Art pieces. Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous tear of Eminon.
What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop?
No, sir. It's a blue diamond, a single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head? After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was a sacred urn, right?
But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces?
Well, we assumed he must have some underworld connections. Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T?
I was thinking of asking the same thing myself.
I wish you would listen to me a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's his calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions...
That's right. It means that Master Mask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. There's no real evidence either way to whether Ron Delight is Master Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So, even though we know it was Master Mask that did it, maybe for the time being I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Okay, so what evidence do I have to potentially prove that? The most priceless work of art display, Treasure of Kurain exhibit. Okay, so that definitely leads us to believe that Okay, so what could it be? I'm confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. So it's 5th heist, as usual. He sent a card to Lord Lee Taylor. Go after the most precious art pieces. Sure, it was Master Master. It fits his MO to a T. So, our shrouded in mystery seems to know me somehow. Who the hell is this guy? Look at me. 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lord Lee Taylor. So somehow in this, I've got to convince him that it wasn't Master Mask? Is that what I'm trying to do? Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Master Theft that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. Sends a calling card before a heist. Sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. His 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lord Lee Taylor. To Lord Lee Taylor. Let's always go after the most precious art pieces. Korean challenge to move the night of the crime. Supposedly priced, but it has no monetary value. Would this be it? His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. I wouldn't say so, because he says that he's going after it, or at least in this calling card. Oh wait, hold on, I have a picture. Oh shit, yeah, there's a whole lot of things that work against me here. Most precious? That's why I was sure it was Master. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. On the thief is the other detective. I don't need to ask this one any more questions. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought me to the police. Cards have one common identifying feature. There's this 5th heist. This 5th heist. Your 5th screw-up, huh? Most precious art pieces, like what, for example? His first target. Priceless. Okay, hold on. I'm willing to put... I'm kind of curious. I feel like the Sacred Urn. Target was an art piece. They were all parts of the modus operandi. Probably the Sacred Urn. Everything he listed there was priceless. Okay. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. New music? The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to... Hold on. The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would go for or would normally go after. Hey!
If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but...
Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Wait, Godot? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess.
Sorry, but I don't get what you mean.
If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's method. A fake. A fake Master Mask?
Fake Master Mask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Where does this coffee keep spawning from? What?
Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
I don't think that's what we should be doing.
Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting.
Looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need to prove that the person in Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Master Mask? How do I prove that this person was fake? Shoot, hold on, I think I gotta look at the pictures. Shot of Master Mask striking a pose. Okay, so he's got the mask, he's got the one on his hat, the one on his chest. I think that's the thing that threw me off before. That he's missing the one on his chest. I don't know if that's of relevancy or not. I want to hope this is right. The proof is right here.
This looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha!
Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer and show us what this picture is so peculiar, or what is about this picture so peculiar.
It's he doesn't, it's right here, of course. You mean
Master Mask?
I have here a picture of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security photo is the brooch. Brooch? Is the brooch on the mask's chest.
A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once.
A brooch, Your Honor. It's sort of class for holding one's cape on.
A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now.
But the Master Mask in the security camera photo... Ah! He has no brooch! The brooch is the same as the emblem on Master Mask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is a fake. I've been fooled again!
Order. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I...
Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch?
Ha! The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah! That's Master Mask's brooch.
Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I've got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadows of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha statue? It must mean the Amy Faye statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir?
I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
Ugh, this guy's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
Hickeys?
Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints. What?
What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order in the court. Mr. Godot.
I think I'm getting it right now, Godot.
Let's see that brooch.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her.
It appears to have been torn off. Appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back.
Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Moon in the shadow of Amy Faye's statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothing. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Hidden? It's not there, though. Damn, okay. I would have thought that it would have been hidden by the paint. Maybe I'm wrong. Ha! You mess with Godot. And you get burned. Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was gonna be one of those stupid rhyme ones where it's gonna be like, you mess with the Godot, you get Shadow, I guess, or some shit. I don't know. Ugh, he's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all.
Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? Oh, he's here. Look at me. I'm gonna take a drink too. One second is one drip from my coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Don't mess with Godot if you get my motto. Oh, okay, I get you. It's a decent one. It's kind of like if you catch my drift. Shh, silence. Silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
Oh, what's clear?
Zavari. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct?
Well, yes, that's right.
Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look at Me, ace detective and rising star, illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They're either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off.
I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security detail.
You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Who is this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it.
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mas de Mas, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police.
So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal?
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to the things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural.
I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening.
Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Mas de Masque, my arch enemy. That is why my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Top 10 adjectives? Or, wait. Adjectives? Oops, hang on a minute. Let's go ahead and move some of these up. What eyewitness? How do we know all of this? So that means that that would mean 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct? That is an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Were you? Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh?
So then, you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it?
Up to this point, I've tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that they'd never spotted a thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely, that is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the only one applying pressure on your pigeony head, that is. In any case... Adjective dancingly descended. A super adjective. Sounds like alliteration to me. That's what I usually take those multi ones for. Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened to for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall.
That's not very solid as far as testimony goes.
However, fortunately, I had my third monocle security camera at the ready. I captured this image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe.
Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good, then let's continue with the testimony.
Attacked and knocked unconscious? And you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then 30 minutes later. When was this? About this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold.
So, what happened during those 30 minutes?
No one can say, Your Honor, as a span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? Something suspicious about Detective Adme. How could he have not noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. That can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? So then, where is the expose that we're looking for here? The warehouse camera went off at around 1 a.m. Approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. That's when my nemesis dancingly danced upon me. The warehouse camera... Wait, hold on. When does this? 58:40. Oh shit! I can't read this clock. I was gonna say if this is actually 1 o'clock, then maybe, but probably this one, I would assume. The coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. 30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police. Hold on. Ah, shoot. He has more grammatically superior vocabulary than Red White. I know. I'm glad that they kept up with these kinds of character. I find them entertaining. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. at the night of the crime. 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. This is when my nemesis dancingly descended upon me. So, what exactly is it that I'm trying to prove here again? How could he have not noticed? Oh shit, I couldn't read that. It said he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. It contradicts the evidence. Let me press this one again, just so I can make sure I have all the facts. Well, from the entrance, I suppose. So this part he's uncertain. From the entrance? From the entrance. This entrance? Ah, shoot. I don't know. Neither dance nor descended. Someone please save me. How is it that you didn't notice the thief? Looking at the thief's shadow. It's my wow. Wait, my eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. Okay, these two are the ones that I'm most interested in. You can see the criminal's face and what happened. The security camera doesn't say 1 o'clock, though. Or is this 1 o'clock? When is this? This seems like it's before 1 o'clock. Am I mistaken? I don't see a problem here. Let me look at the photo again. It is? Okay, so that is 1 o'clock? Okay. 2 minutes prior. Minutes later. I don't know how we could prove that 30 minutes later had passed come the time that he awoke to this. Would it be that specific? I don't know. 12:58 in military time. I'm gonna press this one again. So that would be 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, correct? I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. I'd be putting pressure on the thief. Okay, this one's a little bit more confusing. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in? How could he have not noticed when the thief came in? The camera date should... Also, he says that he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. How could he have seen when he came in but be knocked unconscious when he... I can prove that he was knocked unconscious, but how do I... I think the thing that I should be proving... The thing that I should be looking to prove is... how he didn't see him. That seems like the bigger lie, or like the most obvious, or more obvious thing. He didn't see him. He was knocked unconscious first, and then he went and got. So I'm not sure what it is specifically I'm trying to prove here. I can prove that this was used to knock him out. Huh? was used to knock him out. The camera data says that it was taken at 1 a.m. I don't know when this would be used yet, so what pieces of evidence do I have that could work with me here? The only thing I can think of is the camera date. And then maybe this. Shichi Shito. Contradicts the evidence. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, instantly descended upon me, just as I began to turn the coward. So hold on, this part he says that he saw him, right? Or was it the other one? I think this is the one, I would assume. I saw his mask, and that's all I can recall. The security camera at the ready. Fuck, hold on. I think I'm under-reading something here. Or I'm misunderstanding. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. We don't know when this knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. That is correct. I'm gonna take a guess here. I'll probably go with this. Okay, no, that's not right. Whoops. Okay, no, that didn't work. How long will stream be for? I'm aiming for about 3 hours, so I'm probably gonna be wrapping up at around 10, probably. What the? I didn't press anything, huh? Okay, wait, did I do it on the wrong one, maybe? Chat, which one did I just do it on? I wasn't paying fully attention. Was it this one or was it this one that I pressed it for? I think I did this one, right? That's because on this one it doesn't seem to... You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Wait, why the sad face? Is it not the camera data? The only two things I can think of that could be used here would be these two. The night of the crime. That's not... Yeah, these can't be used yet. I would imagine. Oh, okay. I guess around means... okay. But still, I'm trying to prove one of two things. That he was knocked out before the crime occurred. And or that he didn't see who he thought he saw. It's approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. My nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, instantly descended upon me. He didn't see it, though. We can't confirm that he saw him. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. I couldn't land a single... Before I could land a single strike, when I woke, he was gone. I need to read these ones again. This one doesn't seem to add anything for me. The span of time has truly vanished into the ether. In 30 minutes? He probably did the crime, no? Would it be this one then? Wait, no. Because this is saying that in the... this is the 30 minutes after. I don't know. This one I'm confused about. How could he have not noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. So do I have to prove that he was knocked unconscious before the thief found him? But that doesn't seem to be a point of contradiction, was that he was knocked unconscious. He even agrees to it. So I don't think it would be the... Shichishito. This, yeah. 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, the sacred urn was taken. Yeah, I'll take a hint. I'm a little confused right now. I feel like it's the camera data, but I'm not sure where to use it. Because a lot of this other pieces of evidence don't seem to match with anything that's been showcased so far. The only thing I have is the camera data that would show that someone was there at 1 AM that got around to the entrance of the warehouse. Which would in turn be the mask here. Yeah, so I already did it there, which would make me believe that it was either here or here where I would use the camera data. But would the camera go off? It goes off every time that something... 1 o'clock in the morning after the date change. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. A fierce blow upon my noble head. This is the only part that I would imagine... Let me see. It's not this one either. Ugh! Okay, it's not this one. Oh, whoops. Something that proves him wrong? I would imagine that there is something that proves him wrong, but prove what's to be wrong exactly. It would have to be some of this earlier stuff, because a lot of this later stuff doesn't mean anything. Maybe this, I would imagine. We just got it. When I woke, he was gone. Would it be the brooch? It is the brooch, okay. Yes, you were right. So, in order for him to have obtained the brooch, he had to have been able to fight back. That one just seems so nonsensical to me, because whenever I would object to it, nothing would happen. It would kind of just fly by, and we were just like, ah, Phoenix, you were knocked out, weren't you? Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with your special monocle of yours? Aha, this belonging to the criminal mastermind, my arch-nemesis, Master Mask. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Huh. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It certainly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Or clothing? Ripped off. Aha. I can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atney. Ooh, new music soundtrack. Yeah, not every press is super obvious. That's generally like a giveaway for me, more so than anything else. So whenever it's like not obvious like that, it does throw me off because I'm like, what am I actually looking for? Ugh. Detective Atney, you must have fought with a thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime.
No. Wait just a moment, sir, old-timer.
Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Fortnite item shop refresh, is it any good? What's new in the shop that's cool? I take it Star Wars is still around.
Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me? Hello, everybody?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. Look at me, agree completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote.
So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of mask to mask.
Correct. It was during the third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That can't be good. Oh wait, is it picking up? So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, elegantly, of course. The mochi skins, like the mochi person. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask more questions? Ask about the sensor, I guess. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. I'm gonna take a drink. Ooh, also, kind of just an FYI. I don't know if you guys heard, but I got told today that we are, or at least like, I don't know if it's our area, but I know that there was a tornado watch that's supposedly going on right now. And so I just now like looked outside because it's still not too late, but it is a little dark. So, and not to like throw in like some sort of like shtick of fear, but kind of just keep an eye out since I know that you guys tend to get storms because since you guys are a little further up north from where I am. But it is getting a little dark and cool around here. So y'all make sure to look out for yourselves. A heads up from me. There are other places in the basement where there are air-conditioned ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up the heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. It's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide me the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts that you've had about me, sir lawyer? Okay, let me try the other one. Bum, 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 bum. Ask about the computer now. So So, did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the programs that manages the data. There's a photographer skin? I'll have to take a look at that, because I don't know which one that is. It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, whoa, what is this? Hail? Oh. We might also be under Hail Watch. Well, do be warned, I guess. If there is hail, I guess I have more work. But I just got a hail warning. Interesting. Okay. That was specifically designed by me. Look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. Hee 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 hee. What's wrong, sir lawyer? Oh, it's a new skin. Yeah, I guess I'll take a look at it after stream, since I'll have some time to game later tonight. What does that mean, discombobulated?
Young people these days, they really irritate me.
Oh, come on, Judge. Just because you don't know words can't be that irritating.
They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean.
Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway?
Now I've forgotten. What was I saying?
Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were going to say 5 seconds ago.
Well, looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in the area. He grabs a sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
Sword?
You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, that blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shichishito.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I fail to find that approximately impressive.
However, my opponent in the rings this time was my arch nemesis, Master Demask. This guy's a real piece of work. That's all she wrote. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. I assume that at me fighting stance. I would assume the at me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. Light? That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You were... Yeah, let me ask about the light. So what is this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. A statue of Annie Faye, I'm guessing? That wasn't very helpful at all. Yeah? What is it? This look at me guy is definitely hiding something. And about the true nature of this detective. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh shit, hold on. I wanted to ask about the fighting stance. I thought it was goofy at first, but I'm starting to wonder if some of these goofier answers lead to more prominent pieces of information. What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. Wait, did he knock himself out? Hold on, I might be misreading something here, but did he back up, bump into the statue, and then this... No. Okay, yeah, no. I think I'm misreading the situation. I thought... Okay, yeah, I'm misreading it. That's it? That's the At-Me fighting style? It was... I'll say it was important. The secret... Wait, we've learned a detective secret technique after all.
I'll remember to use it if I take a walk alone at night.
What the heck is he eyeballing me like that for? It's creeping me out. Oh, okay. Okay, so this leads us to another bit of information. Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrow. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks as though the creases on your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Edley got hit on his forehead then. That's what he says. I got a funny feeling about this. Actually, so do I. Okay. He looked away from the door for the briefest moment. The thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered him senseless. They were not enough. Back to the wall, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Moved the night of the crime. See, chat, here's what I'm game theorying right now. I have a feeling that Luke accidentally knocked himself out. He backed up to a wall, maybe bumped into the statue, and she dropped her sword on his face. Maybe. I might be misremembering, or he might be lying about something. I can't say for certain. With a blow to the back of the head. See, but it says that this is what knocked him out. Is it the Shito here? I wanna... Okay. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is it? What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way through the door, through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with a gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget what you were hit with on the head. Ugh, it seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atney, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Ugh. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. Whoa! Wait, that's his objection sound. Okay. To err is human. To forgive, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. Wait, hold on a minute. What the fuck? That's new. They live, they die. They love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Whoa! Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that is it fake? Whoa, wait a minute. Look at me. Power deduction, it rarely makes sense. Shoot. We'll just say he's no ace detective. The truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all. So then what exactly are you saying that I am? An average detective? Oh, shit. Oops. It's like the one who got attacked. Wait, it looks like, oh. Oops. Are we gonna go the hard way? Isn't this like bad if we make a claim like this? Is a fake what? I don't think so, but... Would I get in trouble for this? Let's find out. The answer is simple. It's as clear to me now. Detective Look At Me's true identity is actually Mask to Mask. What?
Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmey's story. He says that he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atmey. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask.
But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask to Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it.
Ah, but the app was not. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness?
Aha. Whoa! Damask's M.O. is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Mr. Lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin, but... What about... Wait, hold on. Godot. What about Godot? Detective Atmey, when you assumed... Oh, I knew it. Wait, what just happened? What? He threw the coffee at me? Isn't that assault? In the courtroom?
Godot blend number 102, my personal favorite. But, Mr. Godot!
The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true.
But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth.
But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If the detective really is a thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it has to be better. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see the decisive proof you have, quickly.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Atmey looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? I don't think we can. Because we still haven't even used this. It's gotta be another day type thing. Can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves has yet to be found is gonna be my bet. Of course, I've got nothing. Ha, just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all. Ugh.
I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
This is no good. I've gotta stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is a thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all.
Seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding the witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have any further... Who are you?
doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for? Okay, so I was right. We were missing something, and it was probably in that bag. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well,
That's...
the sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn!
Order! You... Madam! That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Oh. There's pink splotches all over it. Well, how do you explain that, that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Ooh.
Ha. Pathetic. Mr. Godot? Oh, wait, hold on. Mr. Godot? Do you have something you wish to say?
Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad.
You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved?
Before casting aspirations at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree? Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it?
Ha!
How charming.
The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. Ooh. So, you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove that the urn was there before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. The town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light. Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency. Show fingerprints. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it.
Fingerprints, eh?
Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. But in any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick, what are you going to do now? I'm sure someone must have left the fingerprints on it. It was me, wasn't it? Wasn't I the one who stuck my hands in it? Was it me or Maya? Chat, I need a refresher. Who was it who was Maya opened the bag, I think, and I was the one who was in it, right? If anyone touched it, it was Phoenix, right? Is that true? Am I remembering things correctly? I'm gonna go ahead with my assumption and say yes. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyways? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open up his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth. Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look into the bag at the time, but I did touch whatever was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atmey's office. Ooh. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it was after that. Or after that was yesterday at the Atmey Detective Agency.
This blend, Godot Blend 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all.
Order, order, order. I accept defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn.
Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna say I'm Mask Damask now.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself.
Oh, wait, did he crack?
Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask Damask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Oh? Is that it? Did we do it? Did we save Ron?
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmey's condition? Hello, everybody. He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter's been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant Mr. Ron Delight.
Ron?
Oh no, you're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much. Actually, I'm not right. Is that right to say? I was really trying to say.
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasure.
It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please.
I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry up and pass judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Oh my god.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee.
Ha! Hey there, Mr. Thief.
Yes, sir.
If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are Mask Damask, then prove it. That's what he means.
Yes, sir. I'll be happy to.
He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
Good boy. And just remember one thing. A boy who gets one chance in his life to become a boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man.
I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
Okay then, talk. We're all listening.
Oh well, let's all have a little listen to this confession.
Well, if you slipped out, welcome back. We've made it pretty far, I'd say. The truth is that I've been Mask Damask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mask Damask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night of the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costumes at night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see me right in this photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door, handed it on... Wait, handle and it got torn off, that's all. Okay.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
Huh. You're doing great.
Hehehe. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through with this flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask.
Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
Ugh. Okay, I have an idea. I'll be sure to cross-examine, though. You're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean, believe me, I've got my reasons with the way that your room is decked out. How could she not know about it? If I do, it sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. We'll just press a little harder. So what are you withholding? Why are you withholding the truth from your wife? First of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you start thieving to begin with?
Desi is crazy about shopping. It's a real shopaholic, I think he said. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. You could call her, I'm a Desi-holic.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey, Mouse, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask. If you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe we need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, You've got no alibi?
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first I've ever heard of a defendant brag about having no alibi.
I tell you, I was at Lordly Taylor that night. No. It's too vague, even for me to be precise. I was more down in the basement warehouse. Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyways? Prove that he has an alibi after all. This case could be a piece of cake. Wake up and smell the coffee. Think that maybe I can. Red diamond? Oh, there might be. I'm not sure which one it would be, though. Oh, shit. I'll say no for now. I want to... Dancingly descended from where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? He neither danced nor descended. Someone saved me again. It's there, just at the crime scene, just like I said. This photo that was taken in the security camera at the crime scene. No doubt about it, that's Master Mask. Oh wait, that was the judge. Yes, but don't forget there's something important missing. The real Master Mask has a big brooch on his chest. Oh well, I'm nervous while I'm working. There's a bit of clothing left on the back of this brooch. I don't think it could have been torn off that easily. Guess, let me hear the testimony one more time. Okay, so hold on. Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyways? Storeroom entrance.
Where was Rhonda Light when the crime happened anyway? He has an alibi. After all, this case can be a piece of cake. Maybe. That's an alibi. Yes, I have evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to the court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
Could it not be this? Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night.
No!
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he was at that he has a watertight alibi.
No.
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyways.
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee.
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the one who calls me the thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Landed it there?
He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card at KB Security's CEO's office.
No.
Ha. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to the KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Okay. Ugh, this stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence.
A blackmail letter. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
Ah, that's...
What is it?
A blackmail letter. And that's what it looks like from the contents.
But blackmail?
Yes. Basically it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with a blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO's office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No, 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 no! Order, order, order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense.
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me, well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. I'm not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office.
But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claims, Mr. Wright. Do we have that?
Larry, Ron, picked up Ron DeLight's wallet while working the night of the... Or Ron said he was there, I think. Or Ron. Larry said he was there. I think Larry would be the... Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There is someone else who can testify.
Well, who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. It's been 2 years since Larry's case? He probably blocked out the memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is the key card. Yep, that's the key card they use at the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use the card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who's entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. His reaction takes a second so he can spit out his coffee. I respect it, Godot.
Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records for the use. According to this data, the card was used at 1 a.m. in the morning of the crime. Oh, wait, we're still getting evidence? Is it not clear?
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask to Mask in this photo.
Huh. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron DeLight is clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be masked to mask. Good job, you did it, Nick!
That's enough. I came perilously close to burnishing the record of an innocent young man, besmirching himself with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLight.
Whew, all right. A little tricky this one was, but not impossible. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Jesus. Oh my, what? Okay, heads up to you guys. I'm getting hail notifications. And, Crust, I don't know if you were here when I made this small announcement. Or I guess not necessarily announcement, since I know that you guys live a bit up north of me. But I was told by one of my relatives that we're currently under tornado watch. And now I'm getting hail notifications as well. So if you guys have any vehicles, or if you want to let your parents know that there's a chance of heavy rain tonight, shit, I can't move my car. I think I'm gonna have to take the L myself. But just a heads up, I'm being told potentially that there should be storms tonight. Y'all be sure to take care of yourselves.
Court is now adjourned.
Yeah, because I'm getting notifications that there's hail at least 1 inch. Oh, wait, no, this one says golf ball. But this one seems kind of far, though, so I don't think that's too... Yeah, this one doesn't seem like it's going to hit us. It seems like at least nearby where I am, it's about 1 inch. So, y'all be careful and make sure to take care of your stuff. New music! Nick, you did it! You were right after all.
Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Oh, no music! Nicky boy? Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. I got slapped by Pearl? Youch. She slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client? No, you've got it all wrong. She slapped me again. I'll never forgive you. Ow, I double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief's been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. Actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case... Why are you kecking? Why do you laugh? We won the case. And why does this guy still look so glum? Ugh, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on now, give the kid some time. Oh, whoa, front facing! He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about the feeling, you know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Whoa, wait, what? Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime's over. Huh? Hello, Miku. Hello, Mario. Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Huh? The body? Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Oh, wait, but body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that this cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about the piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Employee of KB Security? Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Rhonda Light, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't be. This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. Damn. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't be back, and surely you won't back down from the challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least, let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
What the fuck? I thought we were done with this. It's gonna be like a spin-off to another case? Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Ronnie. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Oh, shit. Oh, no. What the fuck? I thought we were clear. Next day. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there, was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KV security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Kirin Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with. No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together. Full of love and happiness. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. Ooh, the new music. I gotta admit, I do like the music of Ace Attorney. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, what? I think... First, we should try to re-establish what it is that we know with our client. I already told you, it's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was a thief. Now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's check out some other place, Nick. Okay. Let's see if Desiree has any more information for us. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking you for help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light was had such a vulnerable side. Well, Mr. Light, do you know about the KV security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KV Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KV Security is only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KV Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a little ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass. Thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KV Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Okay, let's get some other information, though. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never kill anyone. It's just not him, or it's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and just screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer. He's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type, so he's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? Ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different, and yet to be such a happy couple? Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let's get other information. I want lore. I hate the kinds of people who... Wait, I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Cinnamon? Hello, Cinnamon. Oh, so you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atney's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Master Mask was not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Atney knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said, the Ace Detectives isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting in there, right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. So was it really love at first sight when you met Pepper? Pepper, what was that? Did you hit yourself? I think she hurt herself when she was coming down. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in the guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. What is with the guy on the right? What is he wearing? That does not look like a traditional criminal wear. Please, stop it, he screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his sure does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacks the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. It's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. I already did. With Maya, that possibility always looms in the not-so-distant future. Go. Alright, well, I guess we have our next place of action. KV security. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect from a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything? Oh, Gumshoe, you're already here. Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Well, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ha 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 ha. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits? Well, is that supposed to be... Okay, I feel like I think that's more of a if the shoe fits type of quote. But my mind went to the, I think, so I made a correlation, you know, court and stuff like that. My mind went to the O.J. Simpson trial with the famous quote, "If the glove does not fit, you must acquit."
So if the gumshoe fits, I guess. Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone's put their heart into their job. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Oh, okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. Oh! So this is Kane Bullard. I wonder... I can't spot the immediate pun that it might be. Kane Bullard? No, I can't think of anything right now. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and is a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 in the morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. The case of death was blunt force trauma on the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time as Master Mass was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, he came out. Oh, so his body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. Bull? Kane Bullard? Bullard? So, what happened to Master Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Ho 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 ho. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Oh ho ho ho. Now that's a detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. I would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he kept bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about this first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emina. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Yeah, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him before? Wait. No way. I can see the hair resemblance a little bit. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentioned it... Oh. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyways. So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But, no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court and a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding something. He's hiding some kind of dark secret. So I still have these pieces of evidence. Cerebral hemorrhage from blunt trauma to the head. The gem and the thief. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't move. Let me examine. I feel like there's some pretty important pieces here. Ew, think about it. A dead guy laying in here all night. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, someone opened the safe at the night of the scene of the crime. Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Guess so. I got some bad news for you, pal. You ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only few people who know how to open the safe, pal. Yeah, and everyone that knows how to open the safe has airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron DeLite.
What? Ron DeLite? He was a security guard?
Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. This rope, you think he fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse is lying.
You mean the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she? Okay, what is this? This big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What'd you find out, Nick?
This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is about Master Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tear of Eminon, 100,000? This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole. And then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. The number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list.
Oh? Why is that here?
Got a super soft chair. Let me try it out for just a second.
Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you, whip me up a cup of coffee. Or whip me up a cup of something really expensive and pour tea and some scones. Move it. This is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Yeah!
Nothing on the laptop? This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. Ugh, can't get between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs. That would be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something. Okay, nothing new there. So what is this big red button? Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. Haha, that was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's a cinnamon button. It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guards room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? It's possible that on the night of the crime... Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we better do the talk. We better go talk to the guard about the emergency buzzer. Okay. Wow, look at this huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Yeah, this guy didn't get out enough, or it was really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Hey, well, I take it that we've got somewhere else to go. The security room, huh? Oh no, is this Larry? Oh shit! Please don't tell me it's gonna be a constant swap of suspects. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be... Hey, Nick, what's up? Ugh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got me a sweet little Maya with you, too? Hi, Larry. here, I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya, but Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, this is now. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This... why'd you have to say it like that? Hey, I like that. This kitten's got some class. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron DeLight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron DeLight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe like skipping out of the work or going to pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. Pufferfish. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eyes on these monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set up in the room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Fallout? Did Larry just make a Fallout reference? Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if something's small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long? You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it's a part-time job and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? What? A Psylocke? 2 Psylocks? Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break this Psylocks after all. I guess let's examine around. That's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kinda weird old lady. Oh no! Oh wait, weird. Oh, he said old lady, and so there was only one person that came to mind. Is it someone different? That tea spilled on the machine, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Something is written on this poster in fine print. The Guard's 5 Commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Obey thy superior. Respect thy superior. Smile at thy superior. Salute thy superior. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Oh, my lord. Is it really her? Is she back? Is she back for another installment? It's signed. It is! Oh, she's back for another game. It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you'll come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm relaxed right now. Oh, she's on vacation. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know that you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So why hang a jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Oh. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Okay, bing, bing, bing. Bing, bum, 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 bum. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors that use that mic for communicating. Oh, look at the equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's some instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do if it's an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what a security professional's called teamwork. Even Maya and Burroughs could run this place better. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Oh? Wait a minute. That's an achievement? I got an achievement for everything that's got a whiff of old bag on it. Why is that an achievement? Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigating, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right? Okay, well. Alright, so I don't think I have all the necessary information just yet. Oh, okay. What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. Oh, okay. Can't show him. Okay. Okay, hold on. I think we can... I'm gonna run back here real quick. Okay, no, he's still not here, so... Let's check out some of these other places and see what's available. Whoa, this place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now they know that he was actually masked and masked. This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe's nowhere to be seen. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the mask investigation all the way up to yesterday? Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Points for the quality of impression. But I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything here. What about here? Is Adrian Andrews still around? The treasure curating exhibit is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about the spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Masked and Masked Desires. That'll probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, that's brilliant, Nick! We could clean it up and be filthy rich. Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Anything in the basement? Is Adrian Andrews here? Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for? So, how is it going about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today.
Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news.
So that detective was actually the thief all along.
It looks like that way right now.
It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures.
Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again?
About 20 days ago.
And when was it that the mask's calling card arrived?
It was about 10 days ago.
So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hiring to guard.
I guess that's it then.
Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so.
What? So Master Mask murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yes, but I thought that he was here for stealing the urn at the same time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme?
No, I couldn't have.
After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that he claims that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says, so we can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mask pretty well.
I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back.
Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Really?
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews?
No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
She's lying. Ooh. Cyclox? What do you think this means, Nick? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get any information out of her. I feel like Larry is easier to try to figure out.
I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn was submitted before the date. The court date's obviously not the same urn as before.
Maybe it's not the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one that said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. I don't think I do. Do I have the necessary evidence for that? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Anything here? It's still here. Oh, if someone moved it, it was probably Master Mask. Oh, whoops. Nothing here I can immediately think of. Let's go back here. Nope. Attendance center? No. CEO's office. Alright, Larry. Let's see if we can get some information out of you. spotted the crime. Were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was... And this is... Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. But what's with the drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... I don't think I have that either. I don't think I have evidence for here. So would there be anything more here? Oh, whoops. Is there anything in here that I can use? I don't think so. Because I examined the ATME office, or not ATME, the CEO's office. Oh. 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 Okay, so not here. Not here. Well, I guess the only place I can examine anything here is, well, here. Wait, so did Oldbag swap over to KV security? Anything? No. Oh, whoops. What could it be? This torpedoes? Oh god, I didn't mean to press it again. No, okay. That means that there's something I can present to the people here. Oh. Okay. Let me see. Okay, no. Why would King Bullard have been blackmailing Wall Delight anyway? Mr. Delight used it work at the KV security, and what was it made him quit? Oh, whoops. Mass to mass. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, pals. Has Thief ever seen this to the police? No, only to the victim. You guys ever get one of these calling cards? I want you to come to us right away. Okay, probably to Larry. Let's see. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Nope, this isn't it either. Nope. Does Larry know anything? No. Okay. I guess one thing I can try to present to her. Do you know about this? Oh, is it the letter around to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate it when people poke their noses into other people's business. Once Mr. Delight doesn't know, or Miss Delight, which means she has no idea that her husband's being blackmailed. What would it be? Huh? Pretty stale too, actually. Pretty sad. The only thing I remember about this man is his lame pickup line. That this man said man is probably believing in those like the full iPods. Dang, no, that didn't work. Sure that then he must have dropped it at the scene of the crime. It's one of the keycards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. No, not this. No. No. Okay, nothing there, I think. So there's nothing else to talk about, yeah. Nothing at the detention center either. Let me try this again. I don't think I'm going to get much more evidence from one thing or another. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? The only thing I can think of is this. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. Nope. I do not. That's the only thing I could think of. Damn it. Trying to find evidence for some of this shit is annoying. I guess let me make sure I have everything examined in the area. No. What does it say? Yeah, I've looked at all this stuff. Nothing here, at least for the most part. Anything? Isn't there supposed to be a bullet hole in this? It would be here. I can't go to @me, which means that it would have to be something here, I would imagine. There aren't very many people that I can try to get information out of, and so I would either have to get something from Miss Andrews or from Larry, maybe? He doesn't know anything about Larry. No, he doesn't want to tell me anything about this either. So okay, Larry, no. Present people. No. No, not Adrian Andrews either. Do I have some of this information? No, I'm pretty sure I examined everything in here, so... Is there something here I can present to him? And I don't think I have any evidence to show that Larry wasn't working or paying attention. Where am I gonna get more... Krusty, you still here? Where am I gonna get any more evidence? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a lot. Collect my thoughts at HQ? What do we do now? We should get out there and investigate the murder. We need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Oh, I already did that. Motorcycles, you're not thinking of getting one, are you? Not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her jinky little bike, Mickey boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Well, let's make sure that we go to the detention center. You must be relieved to have the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't question mark me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It's clear it says I am on the urn in the poster. Oh, the urn that we got back says Amy like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Oh. Mine doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Possible that that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearl will find out about it once she gets back to Kurain Village. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurain Village in a long time. I guess people still go to Kurain Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. Why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo just to do that. A channeling dojo? Huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to become serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is that what happened last year still is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in that village happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses a Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will, so when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse is in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? Suppose not, but I guess I'm still a little bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like the beginning of Master Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Is that evidence, though? I don't have the urn. So how do I prove that it was fake? Would it be... okay, I'm gonna try something else. I don't know if it'll count, or if it'll work. Since I don't have an urn on me. Submitted at the trial was genuine. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I showed the poster, I think, last time. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Hang on a minute. I don't think it would be a person, would it? Any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I tried this already before. Hang on a minute. So the thing that I need to prove is that it was the real one? You do know anything about the sacred urn? It was submitted before the court date. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's untrue. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. It was genuine. How do I prove that? Would I not have to have the urn on me? How would I prove that? Does it change because I know now? I don't think it does. Is the urn that was genuine? I don't... Do I know? I don't think I do. Shoot, okay. I want to try this again. But this, I don't think this shows that this is the genuine... Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I don't think I do. Moved the night of the crime. Was it this one? Maybe this? No. Shit. Okay. I was thinking that maybe because the thief said that they were going to steal the genuine thing, that it should be that my thought process was, if the thief said they were going to steal the genuine thing and we found out that the thief had the genuine thing, that it should be the genuine thing. But I guess that's a little too far-fetched or a bit of a stretch. I don't think anything past this should be it. Evidence that the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine. Something else changed? The only two things that I can think of that did change that night that could showcase it is this, but I tried this earlier, but maybe because I have more information I can talk about this? And then the statue which moved. No, it wasn't the statue. Okay. Is it the picture now? No, it's not the picture. What? What? Do I have the evidence for this? So it's not this, it's not this, it's not the statue. Evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine. No, okay, not this either. Is it genuine? No, not this either. Ugh, shit. What if I sent this, the data, the photo. Did I try this? I don't think I tried this. Someone is waiting? Huh? No. Is it someone? The evidence that the urn was submitted with the trial was genuine. What? Some time should pass. Someone is waiting. Oh, so I don't have the evidence necessary. Or, yeah, I don't have the necessary evidence. Ah, so then the only other person I could imagine that I could get any sort of information of is Larry. But how do I find proof that Larry wasn't working? That's the main thing here that I need to try to figure out. It's the only bit of information I can think of. Any chance that you snuck out of work last night? Do you have any evidence that evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened? I don't think I have that. So what is it that I'm missing here? What haven't I shown to someone that might be relevant or important? I'm pretty sure I showed everything I need to Gumshoes. And I'm pretty sure I showed everything and everyone I need to Larry. The only other person I can talk to is either Adrian Andrews or Desiree. Okay, I'm gonna go on a tiny hunch. Maybe I didn't talk to Adrian Andrews enough. Maybe I need to show her something. What? Hold on. My first job after last year's ordeal, and I really wanted it to be a success. I've got an idea. Why don't you redo the whole poster? You could do something like the voted best treasurer or master map. Why am I? It's a fantastic idea. No? Maybe I missed something from her. Adrian Andrews is one of the only people I can imagine that I'm missing something from. It looks like the statue was moved on the night of the theft. Do you know anything about that? If it wasn't me that moved it, why is she so flustered all of a sudden? The timestamp on the photo is definitely real. Timestamp on the photo is definitely real. So you got hit on the back of the head with this by the thief, but that was obviously a lie. Because it turned out that Amy was the real thief, it's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm gonna take full responsibility and fix it toward myself. I don't know how to look at it, but I'm confident I'll fix it right up. I promise I'll fix it so you never knew it was bent in the first place. And then the rest of this stuff, I don't think anything else here can be used to talk to her. Pearl? No. I can't think of anyone else. Anything in the room? But didn't I examine the room already? I'm pretty sure I examined everything in the room. So if it's something I haven't, what would it be? The ladder? A ladder? A step ladder? What am I missing? I looked at the paint, I looked at the door. I'm pretty sure I've looked at everything in the room. Shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink. Pink? Is there anything more to talk? No? Nothing more to talk about. Yeah, there's nothing in the room to examine. Nothing more to pick up, I'm pretty sure. statue, the paint, the door, the ladder. No, nothing new here. Nothing new with Adrian Andrews here. Who did I all talk to? I'm pretty sure I've talked to everybody I can, unless I can go back to the detention center? No, nothing at the detention center, so Ron is still out. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned everything I can to his wife. There's nothing new to talk about here. I presented her with just about everything I could think of. Maybe except for... Because I'm mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it. Never do such a thing. Yeah, that doesn't even give us anything else out of it. The evidence is gone still. Emblem is top secret. I've talked to Desiree. I've talked to Gumshoe. I've talked to Adrian Andrews, and I've talked to Larry. Those are the only people who are available to talk to right now. I'm trying to figure out who it is that I should be showing what. I feel like I'm just gonna have to scroll through everything. No, this doesn't give me anything. And I showed the blackmail, I showed the wallet, I showed this. This doesn't... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it's exactly like this house. Be sure to tell your husband. Oh, okay, well that didn't give me... That didn't give me anything. And the brooch doesn't give me anything either. You want to see proof that I talked to everyone? Alright, so there's her. Anything new at Atmes? No. I guess we'll go here. I'll show this again. So I still need to get the Sacred Urn stuff from Adrian Andrews. Next is the CEO's office. There's everything that I... Oh, the evidence list? Well, here's my evidence list. From the Magatama onwards, I've got the picture, the poster of the urn. I've got the calling card, the statue, the camera data, the security photo, the shichishito, the letter, Ron's wallet, the office key card, the photo, the brooch, the autopsy report, the newspaper clipping, the list, the CEO buzzer. That's it. And people, it ends at the guy, Kane Bullard. Wasn't discovered until this morning. We don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? I'm a little confused. I'm like an idiot right now. Is that? Oh, okay. Well, here's a hint. I might have gotten something. Can you tell us a little bit more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KV Security, right? What kind of company is this anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really, me too. I just love money. Can't ever get enough of it. Please stop leaning towards me like that. You aren't getting up to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty. That's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KV Security used to head security operations against Mass to Mass. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Wait, but what does that do for me exactly? Can I show him the thing now? No. Wait, so what did that do for me? Larry, do you... Can you tell me anything about your boss? No. Does that give me the... Hold on, did something change, perhaps? Nothing here. Nothing here either. Oh, okay, hold on. Here? No. Let me see. I was at the CEO's office. There was nothing here. There was nothing at the detention center. So the only other place that I can imagine where there might be some change. Nope. No changes. Or at least nothing obvious. What does that do for me? What does that information about him being a money grubber do for me? Because I can't examine anything here. This place is pointless to be at. Anything new to talk about, Maya? No. Anything I can show her? From the Fey branch family training hall or something? Way deep in the Desolate Mountains. No, that doesn't do anything for me. Nothing at the detention center. Oh, Larry? I guess we can go check on Larry. No, nothing with Larry. What does this information do for me? Night of the crime. No, nothing here. What do I present? I don't think I have anything else I need to present to him. He's not telling me shit. And he's not telling me anything about anyone. So I don't think I can, like, try to badger Larry for information, so I don't know what to ask him. I can't badger him on any more information on Ron. He doesn't tell me anything about his boss. He doesn't even bother talking about the women. So I feel like Larry is a no-go. So there's gotta be something else that I'm missing with someone. No. Okay, no, he doesn't want to talk. Did I examine everything in this room? I think so. This. 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 These. This. 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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure I examined everything in this room. Yeah, I examined everything here. I did the warehouse already. I can't even bother looking here. And I'm pretty sure I did the same thing with, here. I'll go over it one more time. This. Which means if I've examined everything, that means that there's something I haven't shown to someone. But what it is, I don't know. I've reached that point where I'm supposed to have a piece of evidence, probably, where I'm supposed to show it to one specific person, and from there, it kind of just all trickles down to where it is that I'm supposed to go. But I don't know who it is that I'm supposed to show something to. Who am I supposed to show stuff? For Larry? What do I show Larry? I can go through the list again, but I doubt there's much that I haven't shown him already. I'll go through the list. Nope, not that. Not this. question him? Like the Magatama, or just like keep showing him stuff? Show him the rock? The Magatama? How can I prove that he wasn't here? I don't think I have the evidence for that. The question that I gotta prove is why Larry wasn't here. The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened. There's no fingerprints on it, which would lead us to believe that it was never pressed. And then the rest of this stuff doesn't do anything. The only thing I could imagine that would be sus here is that if Rod's supposed to have not been working here and he showed up last night, then Larry should have seen him maybe, but does that count? I guess it does, so I'll be damned. I've been sitting on this the whole time and I even thought about it, but I guess it just didn't pass my mind that this was enough. Yeah, that's right. This keycard was found inside a wallet. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it then you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company's building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Oh man, how was I supposed to remember that? Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I wonder the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Oh. Whoops. Snuck in after 10 p.m. What? Time of death at 1... How does that not prove that it happened... okay, hang on. Maybe they... I guess it doesn't necessarily prove that they snuck in after. What? Wait, what? The killer snuck into the CEO's office during your shift. Would it not be the autopsy? I just showed that, though. The killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. The body was inside his safe. Shoot. The killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. I showed this, right? The autopsy report, but that wasn't it. No fingerprints on it. Do we know his shift? He says it's at 10. Storeroom? While working on the night of the crime. The killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. The killer snuck in after 10 p.m. Oh. There are no fingerprints on it. Read evidence descriptions? Knocked at me out. Found in Ron's room. Found in the KB security building at around 1 a.m. the night of the crime. But we just used that. Found in Ron's wallet. Used on October 12th. Oh, yeah, okay. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know? That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. Oh, what? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for information like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does he sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data of the door, the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m. the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No. Oh, thank God, finally. Okay, more HP. Alright, Larry. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyways? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you left your security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How could I ever make up for it, Nick? What could I do? What? Larry, you could have given me this information first. Christ's sake, dude. Crying like a baby. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything. Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick. Okay, well, I guess I can finally start presenting things to him. It's a wallet I found. Found it when you snuck out of work to get socked in the kisser, right? I didn't sneak out of work to get cocked and sicker. If only I'd been more responsible at work, I might have spotted the murder on the monitor like I was supposed to. You feel bad, don't you? Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best, though. I think it brought Desi and I closer together. Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining. You gotta see the old water glass half full, am I right? Now we're starting to sound like the Larry I know. Half full. Okay. So what? This card... Wait, so was this card used? Wait, was this the card that was used by the culprit that night? Pulling up the serial number, then yeah, this card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 in the morning. Client is the card, right? So it's no brainer. He's a killer, man. Ugh. Okay, no information. This? No. Not this. No, I didn't think so. Okay, so then what about this? The buzzer is in the CEO's... Wait, this buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. Promise I'll come running to your rescue. Like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Hey, thanks. I try. You think you could tell us about this buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Oh, okay, finally. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So, that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait to see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? It's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! Huh? But how? I can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Okay, wait, the buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. Thank you for that. Okay, what does that mean? You guys really made me reflect on the way I've been living. Problem is that it's all reflecting, where it's a time for love. Frankly, I think reflecting's a bit overrated, you know? What are you gonna do about it, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpet. Yes. Hey, Gumshoe? Oh, okay, no, he doesn't... Wait, what? So then now who do I use this information for? Wait, what? So I've got one piece of information that tells me about the buzzer. Okay, hold on. Something has to have changed. Please, I beg of you. Oh, I went back to the same place. Please let me talk to Ron. Ron, please. Oh, thank God, something new. Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight, did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night as the sacred urn was stolen from the Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money, and then that's where the CEO Ken Bullard was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time, I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Okay, actually, I was more inclined to want to get this settled and finished, but I didn't realize how late it was getting. So I think we're going to put a pause on it here, and then we're going to continue some other time later. Because we're about to start cracking at 4 hours. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to wrap up for today, and then we will continue on with more stream stuff later in the week, and we'll pick this up another time. Alright, chat? It took way longer than I was expecting it to. Goodness me. Alright, so I guess with that being said, I'll go ahead and whip out the socials. And we're not going to raid out tonight. We're probably just going to keep it short and simple. So, thank you again to any and all who happened to catch the stream as it was happening live. Thanks to anybody who was watching or screaming in the VOD later on. It took a little while, and honestly there was a lot of dead air for a lot of heavy thinking because I was a lot more caught up with what it is that I was supposed to be finding off, but that's my bad, I guess. You dozed off for a bit? That's fine. Totally fine. The statistics are gonna matter more, I'd say, probably tomorrow. And I'll keep in touch with the rest of you guys in regards to that. But, you know,
If you found anything that you saw here today interesting, then please go ahead and follow on any of the social media posted above. Twitter is going to be the place where I post the most frequently in regards to stream and IRL things as well. And so if you want to be kept up, if you want to say hi, if you just want to know what's going on, I do recommend Twitter being the primary place to follow. Though we do also have a YouTube channel, that's where a lot of the older content gets sent, and so if you're looking to see some older VODs, or if you just want to relive something or see something that I may have played before that you weren't aware of, then I do recommend that you check out the YouTube channel as well. We also do post YouTube shorts on there as well, and so if shorter form content's much more your thing as opposed to the longer form VOD style, then you can go ahead and check those out as well. We do try to post at least 1 or 2 of them a week, so we try to be consistent with those. And then speaking of short form content, we also do have a TikTok that we've been posting on there about as frequently as the YouTube shorts get posted. And the TikTok acts a bit more as a median for the Twitter and the YouTube, since I do post both IRL and stream related content on the TikTok. So if that's something that you're interested in, or if that's just much more your mojo as opposed to YouTube shorts, I do recommend checking that out as well. But with that being all said and done, that should wrap us up for today. And I think we are all good in regards to everything else. Tomorrow's going to be another variety day. At least I'm going to try to make it to be. Haven't decided what it is yet, but tomorrow will be another day to stream. So be on the lookout for that. But with that all being said and done, thank you again to any and all who happen to catch the stream as it was happening live. Thanks to anybody who is watching this VOD later on. I will see you guys again tomorrow, and until next time, thank you all for being here. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So, bye-bye.